Have you ever experienced poor performance in your mutual fund investment? Sometimes you may yield low returns. Due to this, you may consider mutual fund as one of the bad choices and you may think of avoiding it in the future. What is the reason behind the same? Let us try understanding the whole idea why mutual funds fail. Welcome to holisticinvestment.in. There are various factors that affects a fund's performance. This video throws light on some of the important factors that might have a significant impact on the fund's performance. It is crucial to consider these factors before choosing the fund or to stay invested in an investment scheme. First, considering investment based on their past performance. There is nothing wrong in selecting a mutual fund on the basis of the past performance. However, the question arises about how long will be the past that you are going to check. There may be funds that performed well for the last 3 to 6 months but had failed earlier. It is all about the consistency that matters here. Therefore, other than checking the last 6 months performance, one should look at the fund's 3-year or 5-year action. This will give a clear picture whether the fund was able to sail well through the various market cycles and interest rates. Endurance during the downtimes and outperformance during the right times are the characteristics of the top funds. Especially for the equity funds, it is very significant to infer the long-term performance. Next, the expenses. Mutual funds charge a fee called expense ratio. These fees are charged to run and manage the mutual fund scheme. The expenses include management fee, commission, distribution fee, etc. One has to bear the same for every transaction until the redemption of units. This ratio differs from fund to fund with the normal range from 0.5% to 2.5%. A high expense ratio can reduce your net returns. A high expense ratio may be a concern for a conservative funds such as debt funds, which deliver returns ranging from 7% to 8% per annum. However, it doesn't mean that funds with a lesser expense ratio will always deliver great returns. Market uncertainty. Even though one may have chosen a fund with a good track record, one cannot always be certain about the markets. Here, the market refers to stock market for equity funds and interest rate market for debt funds. Market fluctuations causing recession, hike in interest rates have an effect on your mutual fund investment as well. In these tough times, even the best funds take a hit. One thing to keep in mind, always avoid timing the markets because the more one tries doing it, the more he is at the chance of losing it. It is the job of the fund manager to time the market. Therefore, if you possess the basic knowledge of picking the right fund, then you no need to worry about the market's uncertain ups and downs. All you need to have been just patience. A well-diversified portfolio and well-hedged portfolio can have a lesser impact in the performance of the fund during a market downturn. Next, fund manager. A fund manager could be a fund's backbone as well as a critical reason behind its failure. He is the person who handles the market timing, stock picking, prediction of interest rate movements, etc. It could be a danger signal to a fund if the fund managers are changing very often. Even though it may be difficult monitoring a fund manager's performance, still it is worth having a look at his past performance and credibility. It is advisable to pick funds managed by experienced fund managers. Next, the fund type. Selecting the right type of fund has a very important role to play. One may classify funds as active and passive or equity and debt, no matter what the categories are. You should go for the one that suits you the most. We can further break the categories into subcategories. You should make the selection of your fund type based on the logical reasoning. More important is how you implement the link between your reasoning and your goal with the selecting the most suitable fund type. Therefore, it is always beneficial to make investment based on certain goals and not haphazardly. The fund size. You may call it the AUM, asset under management, or simply the size. The fund size is the total corpus that the fund can manage. It may not matter to the investors much. Too much or too little funds can impact the fund's performance. If the fund size becomes too big, it becomes difficult for the fund manager to manage it. On the other hand, if the fund size is too small, the fund manager will have a low leverage in maneuvering the fund. There are also cases where small sized funds facing liquidity crunches. Next, the taxation of your mutual fund. The tax imposed for equity funds held for less than a year before redemption is 15%, whereas the same if held for more than a year, then it is a long-term capital gain. Long-term capital gains up to rupees 1 lakh is tax-free in a financial year. Over and above rupees 1 lakh is taxed at 10%. In case of debt funds, the tax amount calculation is as per the tax slab if the investor redeems the fund before 3 years. The same if redeemed after 3 years are taxable at 20% with indexation. In addition, dividends received by the investors are added to their taxable income and taxed at their respective income tax slab rates. Conclusion: investors opt for mutual fund due to their high return potential. At times, the performance may not be up to the expectation. So far, we have seen a few significant reasons behind the normal failure and bad performance of the mutual funds. Therefore, the points we discussed will help you make a better decision either before choosing a fund or to stay invested in an existing scheme. A detailed blog post on this topic is available in our website, and the link for the same is available in the description. Hope you like this video. If you have any questions related to this or any other investment option or related to your financial goal, don't hesitate to book a free appointment with our financial planners. The link to the free booking is given in the description box below. Also, will you be interested to attend any insightful investment webinar? Then feel free to register for the upcoming enlightening investment webinar. It is completely free. The registration link for the upcoming webinar is also given in the description box. If you like this video, please give us thumbs up. Also, share it with your social circle. If you haven't subscribed our YouTube channel so far, please subscribe now.